What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's time for this year's fall update. So there's a lot to go over. A lot has happened since the last update video. Let's just start with the big announcement. I'm sure you've read on the title, big C word. Sadly, on September 11th, of all days, I was diagnosed with lymphocytic leukemia. I'm going to put that in the description because I never say it right. I have leukemia. However, it is not the type of leukemia that can kill me, per se. I've spoken with many specialists and people that have had the same disease. In fact, I just got off the phone with somebody who connected me with a cancer specialist that she knows in San Francisco. Told them all of the lab work, all the results of what's happening. They said that if someone were to get this type of leukemia, this is technically the best to have. I know that's morbid to say. Why? Because it's more of a monitor and watch and wait kind of leukemia. It kind of stays in one area. It doesn't spread to organs like other cancers. People have gone their whole lives with this and have never needed treatment. That's what I have. I have a form of leukemia that right now I don't need treatment. Just monitor with blood work. But overall, I feel fantastic. Like, it's sad, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, oh cool, I got this leukemia, I'm not gonna die. There's still a chance, I mean, anything can happen. There's still a chance that it can cross over to deadly and kill me. But the doctors aren't even saying that. They didn't give me like, you have X amount of years to live, blah, blah, blah. They're like, get lab work in a couple weeks and then wait another 2 weeks and I'll see you in November. That's what the blood doctor told me. So things that I'm immediately have already done, and I've kind of been doing this already, but now it's like gung-ho, gonna do this. No sugar, no refined sugars. I still eat fruit, I get sugars from that. No red meat, no rice, no corn, easy on the pasta, little to no carbs. I'm at 50 grams a day, maybe less. I know you guys have seen before, I've gone vegan, vegetarian. I've been about 80-20, give or take. Now it's gonna be full on, you know, as much as I possibly can. Meaning that I'm not gonna go get the Impossible Burgers or Beyond Meat. Just at that point, I've read the ingredients, that stuff, just eat a steak. Those are so bad for you. The way I approach veganism, it's either gonna be raw, fresh ingredients, made from scratch. If I can't do that, then I'm not gonna bother. I'll have some chicken, I'll have some fish, that kind of thing. So, I've been sick also, on top of that. You can kind of hear my voice right now. I've been dealing with bronchitis since the first week of September. I was almost hospitalized. Turned into pneumonia almost. I had water in my left lung. And I had food poisoning the last 2 Saturdays in a row, yesterday and the week before, on top of the bronchitis / pneumonia. So this month has not been good. I've been sick, I've been coughing, I can barely speak, my voice is finally coming back to normal. I went to urgent care yesterday because the bronchitis was coming back, and the nurse or doctor, the doctor said, I'm gonna give you the strongest stuff I can legally prescribe somebody to get this stuff out of your system. And even just the first couple pills, holy shit. I'm on antibiotics and some really heavy steroids, which I'm fine with. It's helping me kind of get more energy to do stuff. Because of leukemia makes you tired. And it makes sense because there are some days where I just want to sleep all day. I'm just tired all day. That's normal. That's what it does. So I'm on day 2 of new meds. This mug is awesome. It's a Walgreens mug of all things. Happy fall equinox. No, is it equinox? Yes. Yeah, because winter solstice. Yeah. Happy fall equinox. I think it's tomorrow. Tonight you can actually go see Saturn. The planet Saturn is supposedly in like the best view humans can see without a telescope or something like that. I have no idea. I'm gonna go check it out. As you can see, it's nighttime, and in Albuquerque we have clear skies, so it's the best night to do that. So anyway, so yeah, my diet has completely changed. Like no refined sugars, no Dutch Brothers, no Starbucks, no candy, nothing, none at all. Since I've been sick, I've also been fasting, just because I'm not hungry, because I've been sick. I'm down 15 pounds. You can kind of see it in my face a little bit. I know I still have the double chin. This lighting is also terrible as well. People that haven't seen me in a while are like, wow, dude, you look great. I'm like, yeah, dude, I've been sick. But cutting out the sugar and everything, and cutting back on caffeine. I'm having coffee right now just because it's just one of those nights where I just want to have a small cup. Well, this isn't really a small cup, but yeah. You get what I mean. Cutting back on caffeine and cutting back on all refined sugars. It helps with inflammation, because that's another thing I have to deal with. I have inflammation. My spleen is at, the average human spleen should be around 10 to 12 centimeters. Mine's at 14. That indicates this type of blood cancer. My liver's still fatty because I don't have a gallbladder. That's a side effect that doctors don't tell you. When at least mine didn't. When you get a gallbladder removed, I had to get mine removed. It was bad. I remember seeing the photos they showed me after the procedure. My gallbladder was consistently flexing. It would not relax. It wasn't working right, and I had gallstones on top of that. So mine had to go. There was no way like, oh, just take this med or change this diet and it'll fix itself. No, mine was completely fucked. So avoiding fat in general helps the liver. I got this delicious grapefruit juice from Trader Joe's that's 100% grapefruit juice. It's fucking amazing. So yeah, I haven't done the gym for shit almost in the past month. Late October, not October, late August, I started just to get just really tired, and I was consistently stressed because I was waiting for the bone marrow biopsy to come back. Very tired. I was consuming too much sugar and caffeine. My nutrition was bad. I kept eating McDonald's. It was my own fault. That didn't help the now cancer diagnosis. But now that I'm on these meds, I'm getting rid of the bronchitis. I get back to the gym. I'm gonna approach it differently. I think what I'm gonna do is for arms, back, chest, and legs, and abs, I'm gonna focus on body weight exercises. I'm sure you can do shoulders and traps for that, but I want to use weights for shoulder. I want big shoulders and traps. That's like my favorite body parts to work out. I want that huge round shoulder. I know not really that much now because I'm wearing black and I haven't gone to the gym for shit, but I always wanted big traps and big shoulders. And if I actually sit up straight like I should, you know, I've got that downward thing going on. God, I'm sunburned too, shit. So yeah, that's been the biggest thing, is dealing with this and figuring out a way to keep everything normal or better. I heard, this could be conspiracy theory stuff, there is a fruit I'm trying to find called soursop. Supposedly, it's supposed to kill cancer. Who knows? It's really hard to find in the US. Hence the conspiracy theory. There's, I think, a couple organic farmer markets here in town. I might be able to find it. I'm sure if you go to Amazon, you'll see like soursop powder and blah, blah, blah. But worst case, I'll give that a shot. I want to try to find the actual fruit. If it doesn't do anything, then I had some fruit, big deal. I had vitamin C, can't go wrong with that. So I heard it's expensive though. It's like 13 bucks a pound. I think it's native to the Caribbean, Bahamas specifically. But yeah, it's really hard to find here. In fact, at Trader Joe's, they asked, oh, would you find anything you're looking for? I'm like, well, I couldn't find any soursop there. What is that? Not a lot of people know about that. I first heard about it through Lenny Kravitz. I saw this thing on Men's Health or whatever. They did a tour of your fridge and he had soursop. I'm like, oh, what's that? And then I started to dig into it a little more. I'm like, oh, maybe that's why we can't find it here in the States. But that's it for health. I just, gotta get over this bronchitis and stop getting food poisoning. And get back to the gym and just be as healthy as I possibly can. That's all I can do. and hope that all I ever need for this leukemia is just blood work, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not dying. I feel great. Oh, forgot this was on. Let's go over the band. Blue Jay and the Pigeons. We just finished our fall lineup of, well, technically we have one more fall show. Our state fair run ended. We played twice this year, on September 7th and the 11th, so that was an interesting gig. The 7th Sunday was phenomenal. The whole band was there. I'll get to why, maybe, I get to why in the next show. Whole band was there. The singers were on key. Me, Teddy, and Wes, and KJ on organ was just on par with our instruments. It was probably one of the best shows we've had this year. Everybody just crushed it. We were flawless. It was amazing. Had a lot of people dance during our set. It was a great show. Fast forward to a couple days later, that morning I was officially diagnosed. So I wasn't sad. Well, I mean, I was, but I wasn't really devastated. When you hear leukemia, you think you're gonna die. And I had to literally tell the doctor that, dude, am I gonna die? He said no. He speaks very intelligent to where I'm like, dude, I'm the Joey of the friends group. You gotta dumb it down. So he explained it to me and told me, you're not dying. And when I say leukemia to other family and friends, they think, oh, you're gonna die. This specific type, no, I'm not. Yet, knock on wood. Anyway, bronchitis. So yeah, Thursday gig was okay. 2 members had COVID, they couldn't make it. KJ got what I got, the bronchitis. I was still sick. I was mentally not really there. I got through the show. Yeah, it was a decent gig. We were the first band of the day at 1:30, so it was kind of nice. We didn't have to really rush on stage. We had a good sound check. Oh, sorry. I just finished here. I made the best broccoli soup. I'll get that in a minute. So yeah, let's see. Next show coming up for Blue Jay is the Night of the Living Dead cover band show here in Albuquerque. We are Grease. I think I've said that in previous videos. We're Grease. We're doing 4 songs in, not 4 songs in total. We're doing almost all the songs. We're doing 4 all the way through, and then a medley of other ones. And we had rehearsal today. Minus Teddy. I'm Teddy and Luke. I think Luke's camping and Teddy's out of town. So, but that gave us the rest of the group to say, okay, let's take this song from this time frame to this time frame, pick out this and pick out that. So we did a lot of actually just writing work today. After that, I mean, I might hit a Barney and be like, hey man, you got a show for us in December, maybe November. But as of right now, October 25th is our last show of the year. Our record is finally done. It's done being mixed. Santa Baby is being mastered. We're gonna send other songs off to be mastered. Once we get them back, because we're doing 1 song at a time because of money. We're gonna release singles. So the first single is gonna be Santa Baby, and we're gonna release that around Christmas. Out of all of our songs, that's top 3, if not the best song on our record, in my opinion. It's one of my favorites. The way Edward sings, the way Wombat and Alex do this jazzy Santa Baby line in there, my guitar, Wes's drums, Derek's bass. The song just, it's awesome. If I market it correctly, I don't want to say it can make us some money, but it might get us some notoriety. Try to market it as Christmas cover, jazz cover, whatnot. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait to get that song back. Let's see, other bands. Mark and I have rehearsed a couple times. I'm gonna try to get he and I in the fair next year. And All the Rage, my punk band with Antonio and Mark, other Mark. Again, it's a live band. We're not gonna perform live because we need a bass player, and Antonio's busy with stuff. I got too much shit going on. I got all my guitars done, all the drums are done, Mark's doing the vocals, and I just gotta redo all the bass. Then that's another one, I'm just gonna release singles. However, I don't think I'm gonna call it All the Rage anymore. Just because that might be the record name. I think I'm just gonna release it under me. chrisCANguitar featuring Mark, featuring Antonio, blah, blah, blah. Anyone else that, you know, guest solos on a song like Aaron did, my Suspended song, my stepdad is doing his parts for Suspended. So I'm just gonna release it under me, saying featuring so-and-so. I already have a logo, I already have this, I already have that, I already have a YouTube page. So it makes sense just to release it under me. Because it's me anyway, it's all my music. It really is. I mean, Mark's writing his lyrics, but everything else is 100% me. And everyone's adding their own flair, but that's it. What else? Oh, gear. Let's see, since I was sick, been sick, I missed a whole week of work, and since we live in the US, we don't get free sick leave or what other countries do because other countries are better than us, especially now. So I missed an entire week of work. I'm financially fucked. I sold my Orange amp, which you guys have known I've used for the last 5-6 years. It's one of my favorite amps. I've barely been using it this year though, and that's why I sold it. I mean, for what Blue Jay's doing, I need effects, I need reverbs, I need tape echo, and yes, I could have bought stomp boxes, but to get proper stuff, it would have cost me a lot of money that I don't have. I also sold my PV combo amp. That was more of, I just want it, I don't need it. I sold it. So right now I just have this katana head, a smaller katana head, which is at the space along my 2x12. I got my 412, still have my vintage Les Paul. I got my Solar 7, I got my Schecter Nick Johnson Strat, which I need to get fixed. I think at the last show I may have knocked it somehow because now the ground came off. I busted out the Loomis 7. My friend Marco and I, and Antonio, are gonna do a cover of Nevermore Narco Synthesis. I'll probably use a Solar on that one too, but I got the Loomis out just for fun. It's still wonky. I need a new tailpiece, and the truss rod's still kind of shot. I'm looking, it's the right over there. I was told by a friend that if you put thick strings on it, sometimes that helps the bend. So I got 10 to 52s with a 62 on that guitar. That seems to work to where now it's only bowing just a little bit, but those are really hot strings. I'm tuned to B flat, so the tension's there. I'm sadly selling this guy tomorrow. You guys have seen the black Les Paul, selling it tomorrow. I don't have the money. I owe rent, I owe gym membership, I owe money. And that guitar, as cool as it is and whatnot, and I tricked it out to make it my own. I put some of the stock pieces back on. It has EMGs. I sold the Fishman pickups in there. Still has the kill switch. It's neck heavy. Like, depending on what strap I have put on the thing, it can either do this or it literally just wants to dive down. It's really neck heavy. Even live, I'm fighting it to keep up. And the tuning stability is decent. This one's better as far as tuning stability. This and the Johnson Strat, I'm not counting the Solar because that is an Evertune. These two guitars stay in tune the best. That one's hit or miss. And no matter what I put in there, electronics, even beefing up the amplifiers, plural, it's always a bright sound, no matter what. And then, depending on where we play, it can be shrill. I don't even use my wah pedal. I mean, that's how bright it can get. So that was another thing that I didn't need another guitar. I'm really trying to actually also minimalize my stuff, if I said that right. 1, 2 guitars, 3. The 7-string it's a special guitar. I need to get a new switch because I put that switch on that guitar so I can sell it tomorrow. I just need a toggle switch and that one's good to go. The Loomis thing, I'm never selling that. That to me, that guitar is just has way too much sentimental value. And plus I have Jeff Loomis autographs on the back plate, so I'm never selling that guitar. I'll get a new bridge piece and that's it. It does sound amazing though. Maybe if like Blue Jay does like a gothic Halloween show, I'll probably bust that out because it just looks cool. But this is the guitar that I still just want to use all the time. I love the Johnson Strat. Getting fed up with the electronics in it. I keep fucking it up too. It's my own fault. I'm debating now. I know I said before in a previous video of getting EMGs. I might just jump the gun and do that. However, the 5-way blade switch to me is confusing. So I'm not sure. I might just get another set of passives because I still have the original pickguard. Right now I got the single coil on there. I might just get the original pickguard beefed up, take it to a professional person and be like, solder this shit together, and then I can just solder the guitar ground to it and just be done with it. Just leave that guitar the way it is. I think that's it, guys. I'm going on almost 20 minutes. So yeah, I talked about Blue Jay, my health, and the gear. That's it, guys. It's a beautiful fall night in Albuquerque. I think it's going to be like 58 degrees outside tonight. Fall season is so amazing here. It only lasts for a little bit. About maybe end of October. That's when well, I take that back. We have fall stuff. Actually, this is our early fall. Usually we're still in the 90s. Fall for us lasts October to November. So that's why I think it's short. But now it's getting cooler out now. So, I don't know. It's nice. Go see the planet Saturn. I'm going to go do that here in a minute after I edit this and put this up. Yeah. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and that bell. And next video is going to be the Bradley Hall Solo Challenge. It's metalcore, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not a fan of. So I'm probably going to do it really wrong. I'm just not a fan of deathcore and metalcore. It's just never my thing. And that's not me being old. It's like I've listened to all that genre. I just can't get into it. So that's the next video. In fact, I got a week to do it, so I should get cracking tonight. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm doing fantastic for having leukemia. I feel okay. I genuinely do. I'm not worried anymore that I'm gonna die. I've had numerous people tell me that I'm gonna be fine. You have leukemia, it sucks, but you have the best one. Bright side. My health is getting better. Things are good. I'll be fine. We'll see you guys later.